I don't know. She told me to wait outside for her. Yeah, I mean, you know my sister. She's always late. Get in, loser. We're going thrifting. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to come here late. You're not going to call me a loser. You're not. Did you say thrifting? Are you coming or what? I'll get my purse. As soon as I walked into the antique emporium, I spotted this set of brass birds for only $8. This bowl would look beautiful in a farmhouse styled home or even in a French country style, and the price was amazing at $15. I've been on the hunt for a couple of pie crust tables, and while this table was so cute, it just didn't have that pie crust edge I was looking for. Oh my word, these books caught my attention right away. They were linen covered and they were even in their own little box. The only problem is they were $20 a piece, which is a little out of my price range for books. This booth always has a great mix of styles. I love looking through everything this vendor sells. Okay, I saw this horse from across the antique emporium. The only problem is that once I got a little closer, I noticed that the mane was made with seashells, which doesn't fit my decor, but if you're styling your home with a coastal equestrian look, I know where to find you a horse with seashells. I kept going back and forth with these. I like them, but also was on the fence about buying them. And for me personally, I know if I have to make myself fall in love with something, then I shouldn't buy it because I will end up regretting it. I fell in love with this little wine table right away, and it was priced at $25. I want to find 2 of these to nest together in my office. This is an example of how I want the tables to look together. I really like that high-low look it creates by putting a tall one with a small one. I don't know, I like that layered look. This is the look I like to give Mr. C when he asks me, when will I be finishing the 10,000 DIYs I have going on in our home? I like to play coy and innocent, and this little girl embodies that look entirely. How many of you attended a home interiors party back in the day? I remember my mother-in-law had one probably 30 years ago that I attended. The only reason she wanted to host it in her home was to get the gift. You remember the free gift you'd get? I can't say I blame her. I really like these. They are feather filled. I would love if I had a bench in the entryway to put this on, but remind me when we get back home so I can share with you the throw that I purchased for the ottoman in the entryway. I think this is gorgeous. $17.99. I have one question. How in the heck did they get this faux bread to look so realistic? How? I mean, look at it. It looks so real. in this haul are not only items I found over at the Antique Emporium, but some items I found a few days ago when I was out thrifting, along with some home decor pieces that I'm going to be selling on eBay. If you watched my thrift flip video, what was that, about a couple of weeks ago, I showed how to clean brass. Now I know not everyone likes to clean brass. They do like that patina look, but there are some cases when I look at, the pieces and they look dirty. And I don't want them to look dirty. I do like the patina, but I don't want them to look dirty. So I do clean them with a little bit of the Barkeeper's Friend and a toothbrush. I just mix a little water in with some of the Barkeeper's Friend, make a little paste, and then just scrub everything with a toothbrush. But I found this cute little vessel, $3. Found this over at the Antique Emporium. And I also found these two little brass birds. Now, are they doves? Are they partridges? Like a partridge in a pear tree? I'm not really sure. They are so pretty, and I do believe I am going to clean these as well. On camera, they look fine. In person, they just need a little zhuzhing up because they look a little too dirty for me. Like I said, I don't like when the brass looks dirty. I do like it when it has a really beautiful patina, but there are cases when I will clean it, and in this case, I think I'm going to give the little birds a bird bath. Speaking of birds, I also found this beautiful pheasant. I don't know if this is sterling silver, I really don't know what it is, but it is so beautiful, and I'm not going to clean this up because I think the patina on this really adds more character to it. And this right here, I guess it's a salt shape. Yeah, I think salt's coming out of it. Something's coming out of it. What the heck is that? I guess it's salt. I'm not really sure, but either way, this comes off and there are little holes right here on his head. So I'm assuming it's a salt shaker. I guess that's salt. But I think it's a salt shaker. But either way, I love this. I think this is so cute just on a set of books. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this bird at the moment. I do know I'm going to put the doves, partridges, whatever those birds are. I am going to be putting those on the second set of built-ins. We are going to be going back and styling everything. So be looking for We are going to be styling the second set of built-ins, so be sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss that video. And a couple of weeks ago, I shared that dog little trinket box that I found. I think this is spectacular, very traditional. I love the horse.
That's a dog.
I love the green. I think the green is going to be really pretty on top of Elizabeth. And I said it was Elizabeth Arden, made by Southern Heirlooms. Well, when I was over at, where did I even find this at? Maybe it was at the flea market. I found this trinket box. And right away when I looked at it, I thought, that looks kind of similar to the trinket box I bought with the dog on top. And sure enough, when I flip it over, it is Southern Heirlooms Elizabeth Arden. It is so beautiful, but also it's of that horse and the dogs. Would you consider that like the Hunt Club? I guess that's what it's considered like, but it is so gorgeous. This will also be going on top of Elizabeth. I think it's gonna look really cute with the dog because they do pair well very nicely. Love this. It has the beautiful green, the browns. The gentleman has a rust colored coat on. You guys know I love that rust color. So this will be going on Elizabeth. And I forgot to mention that this little bird was $3. Oh, you know what? Maybe these are quail. I think that's what they wrote here on the receipt. So remember, they're quail. The quail were $8. And my little trinket box was $4. When it comes to styling the built-ins, I don't want everything to match. I want it to look similar and to coordinate, to have a very curated look. And on the left side, I do have the blue and white vase, and I have a tiny little ginger jar. Well, I found this one that looks very similar to the smaller one. So this one will go on the other built-in, but I probably won't have it face out with the color showing. I may or may not. It just depends once we start styling it. But I may just turn it this way and have it showing with just the blue on the outside, but I'm going to pair this with this smaller little blue and white vase. The little ginger jar was $3 and this little vase was $1. I am still on the hunt for that chest of drawers to put inside of my closet in the foyer because I want to use it for storage, put candles, little trinkets, little things in there. They're just seasonal. But once I find it, I thought this would look really beautiful on top. This beautiful clock. It needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. I believe it's just a resin. That's all it is. It's supposed to look almost like marble, I guess, but it is, I guess, just a resin. I'm not really sure, but it does work. When I plugged it in, it works. And it was $2 over at the Antique Emporium. Oh, I just love it. I really wanted to find something a little bigger than this version, but I thought for $2 I'd go ahead and pick it up. I think it looked really beautiful, just sitting on top of whatever I find to put there in the closet. Just make a little beautiful vignette with this on top. But I do love it. Once again, $2, and it works, which makes it all the better. Moving on to more ginger jars, I found this one. This I found at the same booth where I found the little blue one. I really love this. The only thing, I don't care for that side. It's got red flowers on it. I don't use red in my home anywhere, but I do like this side. And I like it also because it's almost heart-shaped or more oval than the other ones. Really love this. I don't know if this is going to go inside the built-ins, but I thought I would go ahead and pick it up because I managed to pick this up for $2. But I do love the black. I think the black will go anywhere with anything. But even if I nestle it on the built-ins with some of the other ginger jars, not quite sure. But for $2, I thought, what the hey, I will go ahead and pick it up. In the vanity in my bedroom, I have some old perfume bottles. I also have like little Avon, well, things like this sitting on my vanity. I love this. It has a really beautiful sky blue to it. It almost looks like a tree or maybe like a flower coming out. This was Avon Keepsake Elusive Cream Sachet, and there still is the cream inside of it. I'll be taking that out and just cleaning this up, but I love little vintage perfume bottles and items like this for my vanity. I don't know, it just gives it just a little bit of character. I picked this up for $4 at Goodwill. This is also a silver piece that I am not going to clean because I think the patina on this really looks great. It doesn't look dirty. It looks like it just gives it more character, more dimension to the piece. There are initials on it, which I think is just so sweet. Inside it has the navy blue felt. I think this will look really good on the right side. Once again, if I buy like something silver for the left side, I don't need the identical piece to go on the right side. I want it to mimic the same as the left and to the right. We'll get there when we start styling the other side, which will be in another video, not this video. So turn your notification bell on so you don't miss it. I'm not usually drawn to little lamps like this. I don't really care for all the dingly danglies on there. I'm going to take that off. I do love this. It's just a cheap little lamp. It was $3, made in China. Nothing fancy about it. I thought this would be really cute whenever I get my chest of drawers in the foyer, in the closet for storage. I thought this would be really nice on top of there along with the lamp. May end up painting this. I may paint it black or white, not sure. I may just spray it a prettier gold than what this is. I thought it'd be cute just as a little night light nestled inside of the closet on the storage that, as I said, I don't have yet. But $3, I didn't think that was a bad deal. Once again, don't care for the shade on here. Don't care for all the dingly danglies, but I do like the lamp. So that is the reason I picked it up, just to use maybe as a night light in the foyer. I've been looking for a couple of round tables that I can nest together to put here in my office. And when I was over at the Antique Emporium, I came across this little table. It is from Bombay & Company. It is a beautiful little wine table. It has the leather inlay to it. It's actually in really great condition. But in the video, I was showing you guys how it would look if I had another pie crust table to kind of hover over this one. This one was slight underneath there. And the one I showed you, it was from the Bombay outlet. It wasn't vintage, wasn't antique. This is vintage, it's not antique, but it looked just like something you would get at Walmart, or it just didn't look authentic. I mean, it said Bombay outlet, so you know, it might be like the knockoff version of what Bombay is, but I would love to find a taller pie crust table. That way I could have the taller one and just nestle this underneath. I think that is so beautiful. I'll pop up a picture, just kind of giving you the idea of what I'm going for. I love the look of two tables nestled together. So yes, I am on the hunt for a larger one, but if you ever look at the prices of like vintage or antique pie crust tables, they're a fortune. So yeah, Sherri won't be buying an antique, but maybe I'll run across something very similar at the thrift store. And I found some more artwork. All of this will go into a collage right above here where Elizabeth is. These first three pieces of artwork I found at the Antique Emporium, and this last one I found at Goodwill. This first one I think is so beautiful. It's got that blue that I absolutely love. The frame, I even love it. It was at the Antique Emporium. It did not have a price on it, so I did ask. A lot of times if something doesn't have a price and I'm not moved by it, I don't really care, but this spoke to me, so I did take it to the counter and she got a hold of the vendor and I was able to pick it up for $10. It is a print on canvas, so you can see that beautiful texture. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So beautiful, and it has a horse in it, so you know I had to pick it up along with some dogs. Absolutely gorgeous, and like I said, I even love the frame. And this, it's very watercolory. I think it's just a print inside of it. It doesn't like it's a painting or even that it's watercolor. I believe it's just a print. It is sensational, and it was $2 for this. And I do believe there is a title on the back. Yes, it says Palisades in Autumn by Paul Sawyer. It says $4.95, but that's not the price on it. I actually paid $2. I don't know who this is, but as I mentioned, it looks like it is just a print. I love the watery look of it. It is just so beautiful. And even going like beside this print, look how good that looks. And I also found this beautiful lady. I don't know her name, but she came home with me for $6.95. On the back, all it says is Southern Belle, and she looks like a Southern Belle, so we'll just call her Belle. So beautiful, but it also looks like it is a print on canvas. And I love the little flowers right there in her bust. She is just, look at her. Oh, she is just giving me vibes. She's giving face. She's voguing right now. Look at that. And then when I was at Goodwill, I found this. I don't care for the frame, so I'm going to take it out of the frame to show you. Someone hand painted this on canvas, and then it looks like they glued it to a piece of plywood. It is so spectacular, but the reason I got it, and I'm not one who really likes a lot of artwork that has flowers in it. I just don't gravitate toward it, but I love it. And I think the reason I love it is because the flowers in the painting reminds me of the flowers right here on Miss Belle's bust. But look at that together. It looks so good, and I believe that the flowers in a different frame is going to look so sensational. And I don't know who Kay Andy is, but Kay Andy, just know that your beautiful, beautiful painting did not go into the landfill. I did save it from Goodwill, and it was only $4. Is it too early to talk about Christmas? Okay, I found these beautiful houses. I'm going to be selling these on eBay. These houses are the Colonial Village by Lefton. They are so cute. I think they are just adorable. There is a post office, a school, the local church, and the house. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Pick these up for $5 a piece. I'm going to sell them right around $25, $35. Now, they may not sell right now, but give it a couple of months because people are going to be talking about Christmas. I've already been talking about Christmas to Mr. C, and he kind of rolled his eyes. So I'm going to talk about Christmas with all of you. And I think these are just so adorable. They still have the original box to them, but you know, if you're interested in the Lefton colonial houses, they'll be in my eBay store. And I also picked up this piece for Christmas. Now this is something I'm keeping. It was only $3, but it is a beautiful swag with all of the fruit on top of it. I love pieces like that. I think this you could keep around during Christmas, in the winter. It's not really Christmas themed. It's more winter themed, which is something I absolutely love. But I think this is so gorgeous. Not sure where I'm going to put it just yet. This may be something once I get my, storage in my closet in the foyer. I may sit this on top. How beautiful is this? And I love this. It actually looks, for faux, it looks very real. very real. And did I mention it was only $3? And this last piece I'm going to be selling on eBay. It is a vintage, I don't know if it's for plants or if it's where you put like potatoes and onions and things like that and hang it in your kitchen. It was $4. This probably will go very quickly out of my eBay store because people love that boho look, and that's what I am categorizing this as that boho look, the very retro look. I think it's sensational, but look at that. It is 3-tiered. It is so beautiful, but I just had to show this to you. It is not my style, but I can appreciate it, and I think in the right home it will look so beautiful. And here is the little throw I wanted to share with you. I think it is gorgeous. It has like a paisley print to it, and I really don't know if it's a shawl or if it were meant to be a throw, but I'm using it as a throw. I wasn't sure if you could put it in the washing machine, so I just steamed it clean and it looks so good. And if you are new to the channel, this is the closet I was mentioning when I was going through the haul, that I really want to get a set of chest of drawers to put in here because I want to use it for storage, and then I'll create a little vignette on top with the clock and the lamp. But this is the closet. I put wallpaper in it. I will link the video where I made over my entire entryway, but that's the one thing I want to get in here. I am loving how my foyer is looking. I think it looks so good. I hope you enjoy thrifting with me over at the Antique Emporium along with the haul. I found some wonderful things to style my home along with some beautiful things to resell on eBay. We will soon be finishing up the built-ins. Be sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss my next video. And I am very excited to announce the next Thrifting for My Subscribers giveaway. If you want to be in the running to win, I pick 3 winners, and all you have to do is be 18 years or older and live in the United States. Follow me over on Instagram and be a subscriber here on YouTube. And then leave me a comment below letting me know your decor style and your favorite color. You can also give me as much description as you can about what you like, what you don't like. I mean, you know, even if you're a Christmas nut and you want me to find you some Christmas decor, even if you're a Halloween nut and you want me to find you some Halloween decor, your girl will do it. It don't have to be just any kind of decor that I'm looking for. Let's get wild. You know, you want something for your baby's room, you want something for your husband's office, just leave it in the comments below, because I would love to thrift for things that are a little unusual. And then this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to randomly choose 3 winners. What I do is it goes into this little app, and then I push the button and 3 winners come out, and then I will post the winners on my stories, and I'll be contacting those 3 winners on Instagram. This is the reason why I really need you to go follow me on Instagram, because Instagram is the fastest and easiest way for me to get a hold of the winners. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on Instagram on Wednesday to announce the 3 winners of the Thrifting for My Subscribers giveaway.